Hello everyone, this is Miss Marcia bringing to you another story. So let's sing together. It's story time, you haven't got to pay a dime. If you want to have some fun, get a comfy seat and sit right down. Now listen very carefully, for you can learn as much as me. Make believe in what you hear, these stories I shall read to you. La 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 la. And our story today is Iggy Peck Architect. Iggy Peck Architect by Andrea Beaty, illustrated by David Roberts. Iggy Peck Architect. What's Iggy doing? Yes, he is designing a building. So let us see what is gonna happen in this story. Wow, Iggy was a baby and he was already designing buildings. Wow. Young Iggy Peck is an architect and has been since he was 2, when he built a great tower in only an hour, and nothing but diapers and glue. Look, his diaper tower at 2 years. Good gracious, Ignatius, his mother exclaimed. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. But her smile faded fast as a light wind blew past, and she realized those diapers weren't clean. Ignatius, my son, what on earth have you done? That's disgusting and nasty. It stinks. Ew. He used dirty diapers to build that tower. But Iggy was gone. He was out on the lawn, using dirty clods to build a great sphinx. When Iggy was 3, his parents could see his unusual passion would stay. He built churches and chapels from peaches and apples, and temples from modeling clay. Whoa, Iggy is super talented. At dinner one night, to his father's delight, Iggy got a bright gleam in his eyes, and out on the porch built the St. Louis Arch from pancakes and a coconut pie. Whoa! A pancake and coconut pie arch. Iggy is super talented. Dear Ig hadn't made until 2nd grade, when his teacher was Miss Lila Greer. On the very first day, she had this to say: we do not talk of buildings in here, Gothic or Romanesque. I can't care less about buildings, ancient or new. She said in her lecture about architecture that it had no place in grade 2. What is Iggy gonna do now? Let us see. That might seem severe, but she was sincere, for when she was no more than 7, she had a great fright at a dizzying height in a building so tall it scraped heaven. On an architect's tour of the 95th floor, young Lila got lost from the group. She was found 2 days later in a stuck elevator, eating cheese with a French circus troupe. After that day, it's quite safe to say she thought all building lovers were nuts. As a teacher, she taught that, above all, one ought to avoid them. No ifs, ands, and buts. So she really got a fright when she was way younger, so that's why she doesn't like buildings and she's scared of them. As you might guess, it would cause Iggy stress to hear such a terrible talk. But he didn't hear. He sat in the rear while building a castle of chalk. Iggy didn't hear anything. He was too busy building his chalk castle. You, Iggy Peck, your desk is a wreck. Tear down that castle right now. You will not build in here. Is that perfectly clear? Do you need to see the principal, Howie? Uh-oh, what is gonna happen? No, Mom, Iggy said. He lowered his head and his heart sank down to the floor. With no chance to build, his interest was killed. Now second grade was a bore. How do you think Iggy's feeling? Yeah, he's really sad now. I'm sure something will work out. After 12 long days that passed in a haze of reading, writing, and arithmetic, Miss Gray took the class to Blue River Pass for a hike and an old-fashioned picnic. Ooh, they were going on a picnic. They crossed an old trestle to a small island nestled in the heart of a burbling stream. But they no sooner passed that, the footbridge collapsed and Miss Layla Gray started to scream. We're trapped here! Oh my! Alas! Kids! Goodbye! Her eyeballs rolled back in her head. She dropped to the ground with a vague groaning sound. Luckily, fainted. Not dead. So she fainted. She was so scared. The bridge collapsed. What are they gonna do? The class was amazed. They stood there quite dazed, uncertain of what they should do. But one bright young man was off hatching a plan, which started with Miss Lila's shoes. Soon, each lad and lass there at Blue River Pass was working together as one. So what is the plan? What do you think they're gonna do? So let's find out and see what shoes and all the other materials they collected, what they're gonna do with them. And when she came to, Miss Lila Gray knew that something quite brave had been done. Now she woke up. She's feeling better. She looked in the air and saw hanging there a structure with cables and braces. And on the far side, beaming with pride, was 17 smiling young faces. What did they do? Whoa! They built a bridge. Boots, tree roots and strings, fruit roll-ups and things, some of which one should not mention, was stretched ridge to ridge in a glorious bridge dangling from shoestring suspensions. Wow, so talented. Iggy and the kids saved the day. It all became clear to Miss Lila Gray as she crossed the bridge over the stream. There are worse things to do when you're in grade 2 than to spend your time building a dream. Wow, so Miss Gray changed her mind. Now every week at Blue River Creek Elementary in 2nd grade, all the school kids can hear, along with Miss Gray, how the world's greatest buildings were made. So Miss Gray started teaching about buildings. The weekly guest speaker in t-shirt and sneakers talks of buildings from Rome to Quebec. Of course, he's the guy who builds towers from pies. That brilliant young man, Iggy Peck. The end. That was the great Iggy Peck. So if you enjoyed the story, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, and I'll see you next time around on another story time with Miss Marcia. So take care now and goodbye.